Hey everyone, it's Matt here. Welcome back to another episode of Savant's Tech Talk. In today's video, we're going to discuss all the things you should know about serverless technology. You'll have a complete idea about serverless by the end of this video. Now, a lot of people don't know about the server. So we're going to start by talking about the server and why the server is important. And then we will get into serverless technology. As always, if you have any questions as you watch this video, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. If you enjoy this video or find it helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Let's jump into it. The traditional way of doing cloud computing was by using a server. Even today, a lot of people are still using servers. A server is used to store, retrieve, and send files and data to other computers on its network. So let's say, for example, you want to create a website and upload it. For that, a server is used. And many things are included in the server, such as RAM, storage, bandwidth, etc., etc. Once you get the server, you can start using all of the resources mentioned. Each server has limited resources. So it will have a limited amount of RAM and storage, for example. And the same goes for all the other resources. Now, this is the traditional way where there's a server. Now that you know the reason why you need a server, let's jump into the problem with this traditional way. When you get a server, you'll have to pay the cost for it, and it's for the entire server. You'll get access to the server via the internet. You can use the server as you wish. There is a small monthly charge involved as per the usage and as per the type of server you want. Now, there are many types of servers you can get, and each of the servers comes with a different resource limit. So you're probably wondering, what's the problem here? Well, let's say, for example, the plan of the server has 2 gigabytes of RAM and 500 gigabytes of storage. The second plan has 4 gigabytes of RAM and 1 terabyte of storage. The price would be almost double, right? Well, what if you only want to use a couple megabytes more than 2 gigabytes of RAM? What if you want to use 510 gigabytes of storage, or maybe just a little bit more? In this case, you'll have to pay extra charges for more than you're using. Additionally, there's limited resource. Even if you go with the second plan here, you can't use more than 1 terabyte of storage or 4 gigabytes of RAM. Of course, we've just taken these two resources as an example here, so that won't get more technical. However, the other resources also play an important role here. So what's the solution for problems like these? Well, the solution is serverless. So what is serverless? Serverless is a method where the cloud service provider is responsible for executing the code. They will allocate the resources however needed. So let's look at this in depth. A cloud provider has an entire infrastructure that helps you with all of the things. There is enough storage and RAM as all the resources are combined and are operating as a single system. When the code executes, the cloud provider will use the resources from the infrastructure as needed. If the server load is more, they will combine more resources and execute it. So to put that in more simple terms, you will get a huge amount of resources that you can use per your need and requirements. There is no limit on anything. So you might be wondering, how do you pay for that? Well, most of the serverless services go with the pay-as-you-go pricing model. With this, you are only paying for the resources that you're using. Some of them will have minimum monthly charges. However, this depends on the cloud provider that you plan to go with. Some of them will offer a complete pay-as-you-go pricing where you don't need to pay a minimum charge. So this is how the serverless method works. When the user opens the website and requests a web page, the request is sent to the cloud. The cloud will check the resources needed and allocate them accordingly. Then the cloud will serve the visitor. Therefore, someone can easily access the website. The cloud will check for the resources used, and then it will be added to the account. By the end of the month, the charges will be deducted from the fund or bank account, however you've set it up. Now let's have a look at the types of serverless methods that you might see. First, there is backend as a service. Here, the entire backend of the website or the application is provided by the cloud service. To put it in simple words, services like storage, etc., are provided by the cloud provider. Then there is platform as a service. You can easily use the platform as a service where the platform is provided by the cloud. You can use the entire platform directly from the web. And then there's infrastructure as a service. This is the place where the entire infrastructure and all the services needed to run the website are provided by the cloud. This is usually used by the people who are running and managing a huge website. So there we have it. We've discussed serverless technology. As always, if you still have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel for more videos. Thank you for watching.